Bacon. Bacon. Small bacon.
All right, hey, welcome to another edition of JTJU, where we all try to be just a little better at the game of Clash of Clans. I got the next episode of Super Sunday, and that's where we go out and during the wars of both main 2, 3, and 4 of the JTJ family, as well as some of the affiliates, we wander around and look at live attacks if there are some to be had, and or take a look at some of the best replays from all those different wars. So you can either browse through this. It's kind of long usually. Usually they run somewhere between an hour and a half. Or if you want, take a look right here is the list of the attacks in order by town hall. Or you can always download from the link that's below it a PDF that actually has the links themselves. It'll zoom you right to those attacks, and it also includes both attacks by town hall as well as attacks by attacker. So overall, cross Super Sunday episodes, you can see just one attacker's style. Hope it helps. Let's take a look. All right, hey, welcome to another edition of Super Sunday, episode, I don't even know, number 4, maybe? I got my man Tuck with me on the headset, so you may hear him talking. I'm actually streaming with him so he can see live what I'm seeing. So he actually may comment this go around on the attacks as we're looking at them in case I'm fatiguing in my mind or not seeing what I need to see. But as always, if you want to submit headset.
Hello.
Oh wait, I gotta shut off. Every time I always get that commercial. That kills me. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we're good. But if you guys want to submit replays to be requested, feel free to hit the Twitch channel and post out there. I will be looking at the band site as well, so the thread out there for replays I'll be going through top to bottom. We're going to start out with our European posse and Banny Venix to start. Let me ping them. As you can see there, I don't know if they know their chat's online, but say, hey guys, any live attacks as usual. See if they say anything. But while they're waiting, they had mentioned Spielberg, War versus Gargamel, number 1 and 2. It was awesome because I was hitting 2 Town Hall 10 bases, both rushed, admittedly. And I used Witches on one to counteract the single Infernos and Valks, and the others was Pack Core. Considering I rarely 2-star at Town Hall 9, I was quite pleased, says Daniel Hand. So let's take a look at what Daniel's talking about. Oh, Lord, Daniel. You're going to be so sad, dude. Details not available. So you shall not pass, as Gandalf once said. So Gargamel's out. Let me, I did post up, just for a little wet the whistle. Let's take a look and see if we've gotten any RC attacks. Let's take a look at the Wren. Usually Wren's pretty good. Because I did post up, he's a pretty good hogger is what I mean. I did post up a video on JTJU looking at Town Hall 8, Surgical versus V-Deploy, Hog, but it also has implications to Town Hall 9. Oh, that's kind of a, oh here we go. So really that was a pretty basic deployment. Granted the base is pretty entry level. I have to ask him why. Oh, worked pretty well. Can't complain. So basically a 3-spot deploy off that Wren. He's one of our better surgical guys. That's why I was surprised that he just kind of slammed 2 in there and it came off the side of it. Daniel will be able to go live soon, I think. Okay. And yes. Wait a minute. Kitty did well today. And yes, okay, Kitty did well. All right, Kitty, if Kitty is pretty humble, so if she thinks she did well today, let me find an attack by Kitty. All right, Kitty, let's just randomly pick a Kitty attack. Okay, Town Hall 8, AD Central. Looks like we got a little bit of snipe action with those 4 loons, maybe. And an EQ to penetrate. I like the thinking, because that'll carry all 4 of those boxes. Well, 3 boxes. Break it down. Okay, interesting kill the dragon, but I guess it worked. Well, you know what you did do right, though, is you got it outside the defenses, so at least the wizards would target the dragon. Sometimes, if you take it into the wall, sometimes they won't target it right out of the gate. Boy, look at those loons doing work. Oh, they got tired. One left. Very nice. Yeah, and I think the big recognition there is that, if you EQ, so that's kind of like a 3-go, or, at Town Hall 8, 3-go at Town Hall 9, but maybe 2-go at Town Hall 8 EQ. Because if you can open up and get down to where there's just 1 or 2 boxes remaining, it usually will work out pretty well for you to drive to the mid and then do snipe action with the loons off the backside or hog. Hello. Everyone's saying hi on the Twitch channel. Let's see, is he ready yet? Sorry, cat. Dang, share link and band. Blah, blah, blah. Don't have an army cooked. So no one's ready. So no other attacks. See how well I spell. Let's see if there's any other comments from the Banny team. Spartacus, JTJ Main, Big Dog, JTJ3, Finaloo, Moose Knuckle, Big Dog, Brian. Okay, nope. I'm here. Are you ready? And then after this, we'll go over to, I guess we'll go to Maine next. So if anybody's in Maine, that's listening or thinking about it, okay, let's see it. Good luck. Here goes a live attack by Spielberg. I don't even know what he's going to do. We shall see. Couldn't fit a golem in CC, so I added... You added what? A P.E.K.K.A. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get you, Kitty. So Kitty's explaining that she did the P.E.K.K.A. to just add a little juice. And that's all good. All good on your attack, Kitty. I got no beef. And I really should update the tree to have a... the 3-go is pretty solid at Town Hall 9. I think that makes sense. But getting a 2-go or a 2.5-go... Alright, what are you doing here, Spielberg? Looks like hog action. Not a lot of golems. I assume there's a golem in the CC, maybe a max golem. He's going to 2-go it in there. Boy, look at all those ADs in the middle. Boy, I would have really been tempted to drive the middle there and then snipe off the backside. What are you going to do? It's working slowly. Dragon is not doing any damage. Oh, interesting. And the golems offset from the T-Duck team. Shoots the queen in the back with a wizard. That's gotta hurt. That queen's like, what? She didn't even know what happened. Poor girl. There's the jump. Whoa, Spielberg, you are all over the place. Your golem's down at 6. I guess you were planning on sucking up that expo though. So, mission accomplished. If that was the goal, you have locked up that expo. Now you're trying a little wall breaker to bust in. Okay, here comes the hog action. You do have both expos tied up, so this might work out. Like the 3 deploys, like that. Semi-surgical, still a little fat with the team size themselves. I'd prefer not to see so many in each group, but wow, yeah, this really worked out well. You're gonna like this. Uh-oh, you're fine. That's fine. It's all good. Everybody calm down. Okay, he's good. Yeah, not bad. So I would say definitely have this. And I think Spielberg didn't. I think Spielberg struggled last time around, if I remember correctly, or somebody did. But either way, it looks good from where I'm at. So kind of a 2-go. And what was interesting about that is that you chose to come in it from offset from the T-Duck to me, and that you didn't decide to take advantage of the ADs being all clumped in there in mid. But it worked out. Worked out. I'd work on the size of the hog teams themselves a little bit, but Because see how there's no real giant bomb risk positions in this base, so I don't think it. I think that helps you, but some bases won't be as forgiving. Not bad. Not bad. Any others? Otherwise, I'll head over to Maine. Yep, on his birthday. That's right. To fail on the birthday. Fail on the birthday. I can come back. Just poke me on Twitch thread. Heading over to JTJ. Goodbye. And off I go. Oh wait, I have to launch that one. Sorry. That's kind of boring for everybody to look at. Let's do JTJ2. Let's see. There's 2. So we'll actually go. I changed my mind. We're going to 2. So here we go. Hello 2. Hi JTJ2. Any live attacks? Shabonk. And while they're thinking about that, let me look and see what we got here. Okay. So Death Dealer would like to recommend himself against the Titans. Always like the self-recommendations. Hi. Xena is the architect of our application process. So you can say hi to her. If you hated it, post your chat messages to her right now. Oh, there she is. She's in Twitch right now. So if you want to give some comments or feedback on the application process. She's going to be like, oh, no, I didn't. It was his idea. That's what she's going to say back. Hold on. I'm going to Death Dealer. You want to show off in the Titan War. Dude, you didn't tell me the number. Now I gotta find you. You're killing me, Death Dealer. You're killing me. If I don't find you... Oh, there he is. Alright, Death Dealer, you said it's a hit up, so I'm assuming... Oh. Well, look at that. AD level 1. I'm hopeful that you can get that. But not bad. And I think, I saw a lot of Town Hall 7 hit-ups, which is great because it really gives all the clans an option to carry like 5 to 6 Town Hall 7s in their mix. Because every Town Hall 7 can really add a lot of value to a clan if they can hit up into the entry-level Town Hall 8s. Like this. Look at that. How many loons does he have left? Like 20? No, more like maybe 8. But either way, that is pretty awesome, Death Dealer. You feel like you want criticism off that? You can't really criticize a hit up. You have to just say, well done. So I'm not going to criticize it. But I think it was all right. I guess let me look. No.
Maybe the loon placement. That might be the only thing I might comment on that one.
Oh yeah. What did you see with the loon placement? Should I go back? Or was it just off? All right.
There were loons coming in from about 12 to 1, and at the end of the day, the loons never did get to the air defense, I don't think.
Oh, okay. So we want more of a direct pathing Death Dealer. In terms of when you drop the loons, you should be looking for more of a 1 to 2 hop. I think it was Tuck is talking about. You must have dropped offline, and then by the time the loons got there, the dragons had taken care of it. So that actually shows you, though, if that's the case, that shows you how much we should be expecting our Town Hall 7s to really, especially when you got an AD1. Town Hall 7 should be frustrated if you cannot take out a AD 555 or less Town Hall 8. I think it's definitely possible. Oh, and Death Dealer would like to just be a show about Death Dealer. He would like to actually now have his 32 attack. So now we can actually look at him in close detail, Tuck. We can, if he wants criticism, let's give him some.
Oh, I think someone stole credit for this one.
Oh, come on now. This is a Town Hall 7 Death Dealer. this is, you don't get any credit for this as a Town Hall 7. Town Hall 7's hitting Town Hall 7, as Colonel Mustard said, I roll out of bed, I start shaving, and I do it while I'm shaving. So, if he can do that, and you can do it with just holding the iPad. So I'm not giving you any credit for this, I'm shutting it off. Let's see if they've actually suggested any live attacks.
We got potentially Eric.
Eric, are you ready? Okay. Eric, you ready? There goes. Either I stay in the penthouse or move to the outhouse. Okay. He's got its right state of mind.
He's skipping right past the doghouse, though.
Yeah, well, there is no... Yeah, that is kind of a middle ground, the doghouse. I never really thought about that. You know, because... Or I always thought of the doghouse as more of a married area. Or like, you know, the outhouse for a married person is the doghouse. Which is strange, but I guess it's because married couples all have dogs. Which I do. I have a dog and I'm married, so... Sample set of 1, 100% assured. Eric, are you going or what? Let's go. Hello, Xena. Hi, Eric. Let's go. We're waiting. What? Here, poke me, Tuck, if he starts going. I'm looking at the list on band. Death Dealer, Luke. These are all JTJ3. Oh, here's Spartacus. Okay, so we'll go look at Spartacus. He has an attack he wants to take a look at.
Actually, we have a live one. We got Diggs ready in Maine.
He's in. Am I in the wrong war? Son of a buck. I do that every time. Like I'm in the old wars and I can't see the new wars. Alright, what do we got here? Fast forward. Looks like a hog action. I can't tell how many golems he dropped. I'd be worried about that. Ooh, that hurt. But I'd be worried how tight his penetration point is, for one. And what's that rage doing way the heck up there? That would worry me. Eric's like, yeah, it worried me too. Dude, I think you're in trouble, Eric. I don't see a lot of troops left. Something went wrong here. Something went terribly wrong. Although nice. Oh, that's good. You know, you're still. He's sallying forth. I don't think he can overcome those max expos without any front shield. So I would question. You know, you knew you were coming in, Eric, and you granted you dropped your rage, which is probably threw your mentally, but you got to go. Like once your golems, which I assume you had 1, maybe 2 in the CC, you gotta. Yeah, you had the second. So something went very badly for you there in the initial deployment. Should I go back and look at it? Maybe I will. Just to see. I mean, everybody's curious, right? How did he get in sideways like that? We'll stop after the beginning of it. Okay, Eric. So we know you're going to try the golem. Oh, it was the dragon that threw you, didn't it? What happened? Oh, he smoked the witches. Yeah, you got to make sure that... Oh, no. There they are. I lied. They're still...
I think
or did he have extra?
Rage looks like it misdropped there, too. Some very angry grass.
Yeah, but definitely one of the biggest issues is you've got to penetrate, and once you've got distract from the expos, your hog's got to come in. You can't wait. But we don't need to overanalyze it, Eric. I'm sure you're frustrated. We'll let you go ponder that. Nice try. That blew chunks. Yes, Eric. That's what I was going to say. Anybody? It's lucky you can't hear Eric swearing. Oh, well, yes, I would say it is PG. We're PG on this channel. Any other live? Otherwise, I'm going to look at Spartacus.
We actually have Diggs in Maine who should be ready to go.
Oh, okay. Let's switch over to Maine. Wait. I'll tell them. Going to Maine. I'll be back. I'll be back. Let's see here. JTJU in the trench. Red. Bryson. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I got to fire it up. One moment, Diggs. We're coming. Married and with dog as well. See, now that's 2 of 2. Me and Kitty both have dogs, and we're both married. So I think it's a rule of thumb. I think once you get married, you get a dog to prove that you won't kill a child. And so if the dog lives past year 2 of your marriage, you're then allowed to have children. That's how it works. That's what I did. Successful Now the first dog, I think, who now is in dog heaven, he's upset with me, and I don't think that he's going to put a good case for me as far as getting into heaven, because he'll be like, the guy didn't take care of me very good, but I gave it my best effort. Where, Diggs, you ready? Oh, I got to tell Diggs. Diggs, I'm here. Diggs, we're here. So here's a Town Hall 10, and if I know Diggs, he was very inspired by the Korean clan we faced 2 or 3 wars back in terms of their usage of 5-go, Wee Whiz, and 6-go Whiz. So I'm assuming it's going to be one of those 2 flavors, and it's in a technique that would be used if we update the tree against Town Hall 10s that have single and multis, so kind of a hybrid. I still think the 7-go is probably your best bet on most bases with double multi, but these singles, okay, Diggs, what are you hitting? We're waiting. Where's he going?
I think he was going for number 4 is what it looked like.
Oh,
there he goes.
There it's in. All right. Oh, yeah. This is classic racetrack. Oh, is he going to... So this is really... This is a 7-go. Diggs, you're going back old school. Of course, would I expect any different? The guy's on live. He can't risk botching it. Get the the dragon. Although you gotta I like it when the dragon does not have loons with it, because I really believe those loons cause a lot of damage. I have a pet peeve against the loons. His cuts are looking... I don't know. See how the surface of that inner core is irregular? I think that makes it difficult to... He's got his jumps to the right. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Now the queen's going in. It just worked out in time. He's totally got it. Yeah, this is looking really good. But what I was commenting about is, like, at Town Hall 10, when you got these racetrack bases, and see how small of an area he has right there of where he can make the jump, and what it causes is an early read by the queen to go right or left. So if he did, I was almost within that 1 to 2 second time frame where the wizards took out the stuff at the right, and then the king and that wizard crew took out the stuff at the left, and then the queen looked around, finished what she was shooting, and then made the jump to mid. That could have been the moment of, like, just a little slower. And usually what Diggs will do, and I didn't notice if he did or not, but he'll put in the 2 side teams first with maybe a 1 or 2 second early lead, so they can cut in for a little bit before the mid team goes. So usually you'll deploy left, you'll deploy right, pause, and then deploy mid. But either way, wow, 80%. It was a little bit under leveled in some respects, but pretty good result there, Diggs. Boy, you're a superstar. I'm just gonna Diggs the man, superstar. That's what that is. You missed my queen ability. Okay, wow. Even more impressive without your queen ability. So let's go back to 2. Back to JTJU. Where did my other... Well, I just lost my other screens, but okay, whatever. Let's see here. I'm going to 2, which is this one. Okay, back. Otherwise, I'm going to go look at Spartacus. If I can find my... Sorry, everybody's like, oh, get that off the screen. Okay, now you don't have to look at it. Spartacus wants to look at current war against Titan Fallout. Bases 24 and 22 because hit both bases without his king. Alright, let's take a gander. Spartacus. So against Titan Fallout, 24 and 22, no king. Okay. Alright. Let's see what you got. Hog action. Giant trigger. Drag with the archer. CC 21. Dragon never knew what hit him. Things are looking good. Oh, the golem plays the role of the king, I assume. 3-finger deploy. And they rampage through the base. So that's pretty good. I would say the base helped you there because, I mean, it's pretty set up pretty densely, so it's pretty hog friendly. And the only
no double bomb risk spots there either. So
so I think don't get comfortable with the 3-finger deploy. I'd prefer to see anybody that's coming up from Town Hall 8 to 9. I want to see more surgical action. I want to see more, discrete hog teams being. I want that to be worked on. But it's a good attack, Spartacus. Don't get me wrong. Look good, and I like when you don't have your king, using the golem to take the place of it. That too is pretty smart. Okay, I think those were your 2. Well, we'll look here and see if you. I'll look at your other one, Spartacus, to see if you actually did more of a discrete deployment. That looks suspicious. Did you know that those double bombs were there? Yes, no, maybe? I've lost my Twitch page too. I gotta find that. Oh, here we go. This is a little better. Okay. Now the one thing here that so this is more, you had more granular teams, so check that box. But we want to see not only granular, but the surgical has a feature or feel of where the hog teams on the field are distracting defenses ahead of themselves they haven't gotten to yet, that your next deployments then go after because they're closer to them. So basically your distract becomes a rolling distract. As your hog team moves, your hog teams are distracting the ones that are down, and then you feed in hogs ahead of them against defenses ahead of them and kind of multiply their power. And I didn't feel that as much with yours. It was kind of like all the way around. But again, another good attack. I'm not questioning good. I'm just telling you little tweaks. Nothing big. Let's see here. Seriously? Heisenberg. Rage quit. Oh, he's upset. So, let's see. Any other live before I go look for more recommended attacks? Or go pull up. Maybe I'll get my Twitch back while I lost my Twitch. There it is. Sorry. Everybody's got to look at the Twitch for a minute. Okay. There we go. Nice 6-star, Sparta. Okay. They're talking. So now I will go back and I'll take a gander. See what we got. Any other JTJUs? Here's a good one. So I'm going to go back. Now, Eric, you don't get an attack in the stream in the post chat. That's not how it works. Because if I did that, then everybody would do that, and then I'd be like overwhelmed. So I'm going to ignore you. Wet Jays. I'm going to take a look at a Magnus's attack on number 8. It was a to-go KS Ho G Surgical. So I think it shows a lot of the techniques that we were trying to help you guys see through that, again, that video we put up on JTJU yesterday. So a lot of the techniques you see a Magnus use here are the same ones we were talking about at Town Hall 8. That was the goal anyway. So watch this. We get the trigger. Now the poison, meh. You know, I still think that most people should be able to get the CC down without a poison there. Save it for the skellies in the mid. The only thing you don't do at Town Hall 8 is that golem push to get the queen, but now watch his teams come through. See how he's playing off the distract of the team behind, and he kind of deploys as they move around and the distract fires up? So that's the same technique you can be practicing at Town Hall 8. You can basically come into Town Hall 9 with an attack that can, in effect, handle max Town Hall 8 bases, or Town Hall 9 bases, once you get down the penetration to the queen. So good attack, a Magnus. And as you've always seen, dude, you know you could have a golden ticket if you want one. Let's see. Selective memory. I guess not, Eric. Yeah, Eric. No. No. We also have Dim Sum in the Titans War. He did an excellent 3-go slow against number 9. So base is open, but watch the really nice usage of distract. So he gets an EQ on the front. I forgot about that. So it's an EQ 3-go wee slow. So there comes the 3-go. Drive into mid, as 3-goes tend to do. Gets a little witch action behind it, which isn't always with the 3-go, but works. But here's where it gets fun. Watch how much value he'll get out of his loons. So there's one. Gets the bottom, which helps his wizards down there survive. Then his wizards are getting popped by the cannon. Takes those. Oh, didn't take that out, but weakened it. Now watch the top. Also well done. So he got a ton of value out of the distract 3-go in terms of those loons doing a lot of work for his team. So I thought that was a really great attack by Dim Sum. That's what those special characters are. He's using the, I forget, it's what, dialectic or whatever, those characters. It's on the, if you go to jtjclan.com and hit the FAQ, there's a way to do those special characters above your name in iPhone. It doesn't work on Android. That's why it looks weird here. Oh. Sorry, Eric. Have to request on Twitch to bring donk. So, let's see if there's any others that we need to look at for 2. He had, so we did another slow, another surgical. Let's look at that one. We're in Titans anyway, right? Yeah, so let's look at Jitsuka's 2-go ho surgical. So another surgical for you Town Hall 8s to look at and say, how do I apply these techniques against it? Oh, but I don't have his name. I don't have the number. There it is. Assume it's this one. So there's the golems coming up from mid for bottom. Hound CC handles it. But again, notice how when you deploy your surgical teams, those discrete units of maybe 7 to 9, 6 to 9 groups that you end up deploying, each one is hitting a target that's already kind of typically distracted from the team that's already on the floor. Good job, Jit. All right. Oh, here we go. Oh, wait. Go AIG. What? Am I missing it again? Am I in the wrong war? Too slow. Sneaky. AIG sneaky. Got in. AIG sneaks in. I missed it. Alright. But let's look at Brybat in the Titans War. He's a brand new Town Hall 9 and does a really good job with using the distract. Let's see here. That's against... Again, I didn't write the number. Tisk, tisk. Let's see, Brybat, where are you, buddy? Oh, there he is. So it's an entry-level Town Hall 9, but watch the techniques he's using. He's going to EQ on the Town Hall, which opens up the middle of the base for him and the outside. So basically he's got everything open down to 5. So now it's a 2-box base, in effect. And he's going to drive the mid with, I think it's a 3-go, if I'm not mistaken. Gets the queen down. But watch here his nice snipe action with the hogs. It's a little different, right? Hog sniping. But really helps that team that was kind of hung up in mid to not get pressured. And I guess that's a good example of how, you know, we don't have to just do Loonian snipe if we go run through the mid with 3-go. It can be hog sniped. Although I prefer Loonian. I don't know why. But look how weak his troops are. I mean, Queen 1, basically he's a Town Hall 8, brand new Town Hall 8 that went to Town Hall 9. And he still pulled out, you know, a 3-star against that group. So not bad. EQ, 3 go, wee, go whiz, wee, go wee whiz, P, Soho. EQ, 3 go, wee whiz, P, Soho. Let's take a look. Oh, wait, let me check. Blah, da, 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 da. Oh, was I not supposed to go? We have to agree. If you want to be live, you need me to say go. Otherwise I don't, you know, God knows what I'm doing. Now pre 6253 has 2 pretty good attacks in a couple of different wars. Let's take a look at one. Oh wait, let's not look at that one. Let's look at the other war because we've been mostly in this one. Let's look at Wet Jays. Pre actually had, in this war, had a really nice, and this is a Town Hall 8 version of it. It's the theme for this broadcast. We're just going to have a party with all of the number 18. I can get to 18, trust me. I'll get there. Alright. So it's a Town Hall 8. He's going to surgical. Let's see his trigger. CC's down a little early for that earlier one where the witches got smoked. Witches down a little earlier. Here come his hog teams. 1, 2, and then one more. He's waiting. He's waiting. Nice pause. See? And so I would say his teams are still a little big, right? So they've got a little bit of, you know, they're a little, you know, 3 teams is borderline surgical, but his intention was right. You know, it wasn't 3-finger deploy all kind of coming in on the same front. He had a pause between the second and third group. So we'll give him a passing grade on it, but it's pretty good in terms of entry-level play on it. One more.
I can see combining the groups if the defenses are right next to each other and there's no trap risk, then it can make sense to put in 2 groups together and put in 6 hogs, maybe even 9 if there's 3 defenses in a row. But yeah, if there's traps between them, it definitely makes sense to split those groups up.
So as the base is more dense, we might have less groups. But in the more typical bases that are trying to be anti-hog, as they spread, the groups would become more in number. As you
yeah, like I believe this base there are archer towers and cannons touching each other, in which case there's no risk between.
Yep. Yeah. See, that's so Tuck's referring to this density down at 6, and at 9, and at 8, and at 10. Yeah, everywhere is dense. So really, the risk is the jump to the mid and the mid. Okay. Let's take a look at going down the list here. I'm going to say we've done a couple of hit-ups, so I won't show that again. Oh, here we go. Against the Titans. Let's see, make sure I'm not missing anything. La 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 da 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 da. Quick save, second. Nope, they're not missing anything. So let's go to the Titans War. Now let's take a look at Darth Mayhem. He did a nice Hog V, which I thought would be a nice thing to show. Oh, I missed it. Where's it at? There he was. So I wanted to show Hog V because, you know, I know there's surgical at Town Hall 8, which is the ultimate practice technique, I think, because it gets you ready for Town Hall 9. But I think if you're trying to go for consistency, I think this Hog V, which is also talked about in the video, is a good place to start. So here comes the trigger. Wander, wander, wander. Got the dragon and the loon out. Witches are down. That looks good. And then, wait a minute. This isn't a Hog V. This must not be the one I was thinking of. So never mind. But it wasn't bad. I mean, in terms of, it was actually a rare 2-go. And you can see why he did that, because the base was so open. And the 2-go with the hog action off of it is still on the tree. We still do it, but see how this base is all open? So walking those hogs really makes that attack still viable. But if you don't have an open base, you probably don't want to do that, because then your golem will just end up standing outside watching the game go on. So again, watch how the golems will weave back in through that path and just kind of walk around and just do a great job of tying everything up. So the base actually was poorly designed in that regard, but Darth recognized it and pulled it through. Now so let me see if he actually had a different attack. No? I guess not. This is why I should write the numbers down. I was writing the numbers down, I got distracted. Diggs was talking to me. Let's see. Did I miss anything? No. One more, and then we will go to 3. Who will be the last one? EQ. How about Dark Horse on 20? On Wet Jays. 20. This is a CC21 T-Duct EQ Go Whiz P attack, and what's nice about it is he realizes that with an EQ that he's dropping right here, he basically has created a 2-box, if not just 1-box base, maybe 0-box. And anytime you can get your base box count down to less than 2, usually that's good for you in terms of Go Wipe or at Town Hall 8. Because Go Wipe, their biggest problem is they get stuck with the walls, or how many walls they have to bust through. So let's watch as his 2-go moves into mid. He's got the P.E.K.K.A. there and the 2 golems, which are tying up the fire. He's got 1 P.E.K.K.A. on the outside, 1 P.E.K.K.A. on the other side. How many P.E.K.K.A.s does he have? Like 3? I mean, he went for the capital P.E. P.E.K.K.A. And there you go. So really the team only had to break through 2 walls, one from out of the box, one from in. So it was a nice recognition of, if I EQ it, that base becomes basically open, and when it does, as the tree indicates, you got to go with the Go Wipe. Let's see, anybody else? Okay, I'm going to 3. Okay, going to 3. Ping on Twitch if you want live. Shit dank. So let's go over to 3. And that one is this one 3? I don't know. Yeah, this is 3. Okay, I'm in the right spot. So we'll say hi to 3. Hi guys. Super Sunday live. Any live replays? Any live attacks you want to do? And while they're pondering that, let me if you're looking at a surgical, look at my attack and main. I barely got the 3, but feel I should have gone better. Could use the feedback. Okay, I'll try to remember that, Red Ace. We'll go there here in a minute. We are in 3. They haven't said anything. They're shy in 3. Let me take a look at the list. Luke thinks that his attack against the Supernaturals was awesome. All right. And I like, hey guys, everybody should feel comfortable recommending their own attacks. I'm just chuckling when you do it, just because it's fun. But it's great. I think recommending your attacks and describing why you think it's great is even better. So on their post, when you say why you think they're great, that helps because everybody else can see why you think you're awesome. But let's take a look. Against Supernaturals, huh? All right, Luke. Number 12 and 13, both for your consideration. Oh, he has good manners. That doesn't look right. Luke, where are you? Luke. Supernaturals, bases 12 and 13, both Town Hall 9s. I wonder if he's recommending other people. Alright, well, let's take a look at... I thought it was you, Luke. Maybe you're recommending somebody else or you got the numbers wrong. I'm in the right war. But I will take a look at 12 just to see if it's interesting. So it looks like hog action. No golems. Now you got my interest. Wizards in the CC, that's kind of nice. Little bonus. And we had one golem in the CC. But notice what's causing, that's creating. He's getting a lot of death on his wizards from the flanking, which is usually why people go 2 golem. And notice how they only had 1 hog team. So I'm assuming they're going to get pretty chewed up before this is all over. Yep. So that, and this actually, this attack can be an example of, it's a 3-star, and so you could walk away from this and be like, this works. But really, you need to be thinking about, would that style of deployment work at a max or mid-level Town Hall 9? And the answer would be no. You basically, you eked it out, you kind of brute forced it, and so you need to get a little more granular in the hog deployment, the other things we've been talking about earlier, which really defines surgical. Because all the hog action you see at max Town Hall 9, that's all surgical. There is no 2-finger deploy, 1-finger deploy, line V. It's surgical or it's losing, usually. I don't know. Could be wrong. I could be wrong. And Luke, I don't know what happened. I'm feeling bad. I wanted to show some of your stuff. Let me look for some other. Okay, Hardy. I did hear multiple people have recommended you, Hardy, and Hardy's recommended himself. 20 hitting 17. I'm assuming he's talking about the current war. So let's take a look. Whoa. Unfortunately, Clash of Clans just exploded. Short dun dun. Must be the new update. No. 20 hitting 17. Let's see, Hardy. Hardy's always got good stuff. He's got so many golden tickets. He owns the Wonka factory by now. All right, what do you got? Hog trigger. Going to 12. He's got 2 giants even. Is he going to do giant distract? He is. God bless him. Ugh. Okay, you did a V ploy. So really that was that. So I shouldn't have made the noise. I'm sorry. So that actually is a good example of beginning to merge the 2 techniques. So you're saying, well, I'm comfortable with V. Let me try the giant. Let me get that going. And then once you get that squared away where you feel like you can toggle, because it's not as easy as you think, like toggling giants to hogs and then doing it in a quick fashion, then you can begin to get more granular on the deployment side. So not bad, Hardy. Actually, right there. Let's look. Any more 3s? 3's very quiet clan. They're hoping I just go away. Please go away, Tim. Please go away. Big Dog, current war, base 6. This is JT. Town Hall 10.1 hitting max Town Hall 9. Try lava looning. Awesome as Casey took half the base. Alright, Big Dog. First off, usually we don't really pump up hit downs because we assume the hit downs should work. But I will show it. Base 6, Town Hall 9. Alright, hold on here. So you're saying I'm an entry level. Where are you at, Big Dog? There you are. Alright, here's a hit down. Big Dog's going to show us how it's done. So he's got his golems in. He's going for the ADs, I assume. Queen and King come through. And really, so his royals are not leveled as if he was... He's basically got an extra spell and some extra camp space out of this. And I guess his hounds would be higher level. So he gets a little more wiggle room. But yeah, basically, he's still got 1 hound alive in that little pack. So yeah, nicely done. I can't complain about that, Big Dog. Well done for hit down. There are times, actually, you could point out and say, hey man, sometimes people miss nukes, and that is true. So kudos to you for not missing. Blah blah blah. I'm reading the Twitch chat now. Okay, nothing I need to read there. Rye, my attacks versus supernatural, they were scout by me prior to them being closed. Well, okay, Luke. Well, that's good. And actually, that's another great thing about the Town Hall 7s that each clan could carry. We're seeing really good team play from our Town Hall 7s. They don't make any loot in the war, and they gladly hit a lot of our bases after they close the competitor Town Hall 7s. So high five out to the Town Hall 7s in all the clans that do the thankless job of scouting for their teammates. God bless you. And King Bob Jr. would like to join the clan, just so everybody knows. King Bob would like in. Are there any other threes before I move on? Oh, wait, I got some. Hold on a minute. You know what JTJ3 had is they had a war where there were a ton of Town Hall 10s, and they had to do a bunch of hit-ups. It was against the Supernaturals. Let's take a look at a couple of them. So a bunch of Town Hall 9s hitting a Town Hall 10 and getting 2 stars. So let's take a look at this. I had notated Asian using a 4-go Wizwee, and he almost 3-starred it. So let's see which one that is. Oh, it's this one. Okay, 82%. Is that almost? Anybody? So it's an entry-level Town Hall 10. So, and I know the expos are weak, so you don't need to send me any letters about that. Point is that he was able to overcome the eye towers. Although the best case for Town Hall 10.1 is they switch it to multi. That would be the strongest defensive position against hit up, because it keeps them. It has the most impact about heals and damages like mass units, like where those witches were coming through. But Aegon had the right technique. I mean, you got to saturate the eye towers somehow, and single makes it easier. But he did it with witches, basically. I think he had 5 witches. I forget. They're going to die here in a minute. We'll see. 6 witches. Let's look at a different one. I'm two of those hit-ups. You scouted 2 of them, eh, Luke? Let's see here. Number 2 against Snow. I like this one. It was an EQ 5-go whiz. So this is actually a Town Hall 10 on a Town Hall 10, I think. Yeah, because I didn't write hit up. So EQs, right? I like the way it's internal, so it's not EQing the outer wall. He's got good spread on his golems, which keeps his wizards in the backside alive. And he gets right to the... Now, the single... The one thing I noticed about this attack is that you broadsided the eye towers. I mean, it works out, but usually we wouldn't broadside. And the other thing you might think about, the attack we like a lot, even versus singles, is... well, no. I'm gonna take it back. You stick with that attack, but switch to maybe this side or this side. This side would be the right one, because it'll get you less pressure, unless you're trying to get the single down early, which you did. So maybe I should just shut up. Maybe Snow, you should be like, dude, I told you, look at the scoreboard. So maybe I'll just be quiet. 5-go whiz. Snow on 2. The other one that we might want to look at, oh, this one was interesting. Mord. This is just basically a whole bunch of hit-ups. Sorry, my dog is talking. A whole bunch of hit-ups. Here's another Town Hall 9 hit-up. He's going to do the Immortal. Mortal Queen. I think he meant for the healers to stay with the Queen, but look how they switched to the Golem. And then he jumps to mid with that. But it's interesting because this is on single. He gets the first one down. So usually this would be not much help, but watch him just heal the heck out of that Golemite. It's the Immortal Golemite. All the way down to the bottom. Keeps those hogs alive to almost to this point of the base. So he almost rolls the base because of that healer on the Golemite. So everybody should try at home the Immortal Golemite and see if that helps out anybody. Anybody else? Oh wait, Luke, I think I found one of your attacks finally. Luke's like, dude, come on, find the attacks. So I'm going to Red Eyes, Luke. I'm going to do this one. This is one I noticed. You had a EQ 3-go Wiz WP slow. So I especially liked the snipe on the backside. So it's not usual at Town Hall 8 that you see the all the different troops in terms of the witches, and the witches come out of the CC, but and he's also got a P.E.K.K.A. there. See, so he's got a little bit of everything. It's everything in his brother, but the beauty is the EQ in the middle opens the base up for then all the ADs to drop, and then he comes off with snipe action. Now watch these loons just have a party. Pretty good, right? I think it was a little heavy on the... I don't know if you needed the P.E.K.K.A. But, you know, I might have gone with more loons, but worked out. Try Hearts hit, Hog V attack. 12-13 if time permits. I looked at 18, dude. Luke, I looked at 18. Whistler hit up, and Sun Tzu with a hit up, both Town Hall 7s. Oh, I'm going to look at Sun Tzu's hit up actually, because it shows something nice. This is in the Red Eyes War. Hold on. Where's it at? No. That's the one I want. So here's the town. This is a pretty solid 8555. Town Hall 7's trying to take it out, but look what he takes advantage of. The side-by-side AD Wiz Tower. This also could be if it was an air sweeper, which I don't even know where his air sweeper is. But notice how he gets both down with the trip lightning, and then just rolls the base from then on. And I wouldn't even have thought of coming from that side. So maybe it would have been easier if you were planning on... I would have come from this side, Sun Tzu. I would have come from maybe 12 o'clock main vector, maybe this kind of arc, from 10 to 2. But it worked out either way. But the beauty was the recognition of, let me light the AD that I can get the Wiz Tower as a bonus, because that allowed your balloons to really fly a bit further. Let's see. Anything else for 3? Oh, Brian's got a ton of 3 recommendations in the current war. All right, all right. Let's take a look. 812 light on a Town Hall 7 for Rit Shark. Smidger 20 go wipe slow on a Town Hall 8. Well, we haven't seen a lot of Smidger. Let's see some Smidger. Smidger. Oh man, find Smidger. Smidger. Oh, is it this one? Give me the base numbers. That always helps. This will be it, I think. It looks like a go wipe slow. So 2 golems in. Look at that stream of wall breakers. Wow. You rarely see that work out. Nicely done. And then he just blows up the middle. Shabonk. Oh, look at that. Pretty. That is a balloon parade. Wow. Although those skellies are trying to mess with you. I think the wizard will help you out. There you go. Wow, I like that one, Smidger. That is a nice looking 2-go Wiz slow. 2-go Wiz slow. Was there a P.E.K.K.A. involved? Oh my god, there was a P.E.K.K.A. involved. 2-go Wiz P slow. Hardy did a V-Hog on Town Hall 8. Have we seen a V-Hog yet in this war? I guess we could look at Katie. She actually did a couple in the war for Maine. But let's, more importantly, see, this is not... Oh, on 18. Alright. Did I already show this? I don't think I did. Or is this the one where I showed the Giants? I think it is. Yeah, I showed this with the Giants. We already showed that one. Pay tax on 19, 99 on Town Hall 8. A 99 Dragoon? When was the last time we saw a 99 Dragoon? Alright, pay tax. You get a replay just because of that. 99 Dragoon used to be like the secret sauce. Oh, with the light even. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we used to use 99 to green and like rage it through the middle, and then with the when the EQ came out, it kind of made it moot. And the air sweeper. Wow. Not bad. Was that max ADs? I have to go back and look. Dude, he's got a lot of stuff left. I think that builder hut's toast. Let me take a quick look and see if that was max. No. Close though. 8665. And the AS isn't in bad position. 99. I guess you'd call that 99R, right? Because you did the zap quake with on the 1 AD, giving you that extra spell. Pay tax, you're going to make me think about adding that back into the tree. I took it out. Overdose on 16. Hogs on Town Hall 9. No bows. Well, then I'm not going to give it any love. Big Dog on 6. Nuke. Nope, we already showed one of his nukes. There you go. Alright, so that's all I got for 3. Let's roll over to 4. Is this 4? Yes. Exception to the rule, maybe. Works for me. Oh, they're debating in Twitch chat the value of the giant distract. I will not engage in that conversation. JTJ4, hello! JTJ4, Super Sunday. Da, da, da. Any live attacks? Question mark. Freak him out. Chic dunk. I have a couple attacks from 4. One against CLE. For those of you that like Town Hall 10, this wasn't bad. It's a 6-go Wee Whiz 2J, 2 jumps, on number 1. So let's take a gander. So we got both on multi. So usually we would have said 7-go. But he does something interesting here. He uses the walls here at 7 as one of his cuts, basically. Because then his troops, because he's got the, see how he wall breakered in at 830-ish? That created his other cut, and then he can just do double jump to mid. And look at that nice funnel for his team to go through. So, pretty good. I mean, in terms of like, a lot of people might not recognize using the walls to basically create a jump, because that's the whole game at Town Hall 10. Might have considered CWN might have considered coming from either 1030 or 430. I'd be curious on why you didn't think about that. Again, with the, I think I mentioned earlier, the whole broadside concern. But you see, you could have done your old technique from here and gone against this, a multi to start, just one multi, and still picked up the queen late. Or if you wanted the CC out early, you could have come from this side, still done the same trick. I just wouldn't have doubled. I wouldn't have doubled the broadsides there. Let's see. So that's one I wanted to show. And then now yet another Town Hall 7 hit up from 20 with 104 light. We won't show it, but pretty good. Is anybody? Hey, hello. We've never met before. I'm Kiwi. Sexy. Oh yeah, I remember you, sexy Kiwi Quaker. Da 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 da. No. Okay, Kiwi the Quaker. Hi, Kiwi. Super Sunday. Check it out. Check it out. Be back later. BBL. Let me go over to Maine. Let's go bug Maine for a little bit. Although I need to go to Finaloo wanted me to come over. Finaloo, hi. Any live or replays I should show? Wait a minute, didn't I think Red Ace wanted me to show something. Oh, look, they're still fighting. Let's go looking for Red Ace. He had his... It was pretty early in the war, if I remember. There it is. So I think he wanted to show this. Wait, is that the one he wanted to show? No, because this is the one where he drops his... Ah, shoot, I can't remember. Let's forget about it. Forget about it. I want to wait till we get a few more stars before we hit 1 or 2. Okay, okay, Diggs. You're good. Here, let's show an actual Katie V-deploy, since we're here. There's one. Here is the zealot of V-deploy herself, Katie Cakes. She loves the V-deploy. Or is this where she does the line deploy? I think it is. And the theory, if it is, it's because the theory was they could get around the DGB at the backside if they... Nope, it's a V. There it is. Two heels down on the early stage, one on the backside. Boom, bada bing. This is why I think this is her 3rd war in a row with 6 stars. Oh, look at the logs that died in the mid there. She got around them. She went right around that wrist point. Pretty good, Katie. Pretty good. He is 13. Red wanted his replay on 13. Okay. I'm breaking rules here. Oh, this is the one that actually worked out. Good for you, Red. Red had a missed drop spell. Or was that the last war? Ah, it all blurs together for me. Alright, we triggered. Like it. Slow flying dragons. And got some skellies out for that. That'll help you with your hog action. Got a golem in front. Driving up. Expo tied up. Jump spell to get to mid. Both expos still tied up. Look at that nice surgical. Look at that giant distract. Oh yeah. That's pretty. Ooh, took some damage late. Look at how that queen's still alive. I got nothing to say about that. Maybe Tuck has something to say about it, but Tuck's probably arguing with people on Twitch. Live attack on JTJ4. Okay. Let's go over to 4. That's 3. Whoops. Shoot. Whoops. Is this 4? Nope. Is this 4? Nope. I'm gonna have to... Let's try this one. Oh my god! Bryson. There we go. I'm ready for live. Have Finlay put his clan tag in the Twitch channel so I know where to go. I need the clan hashtag number. Base 6. Did I miss it? Did I miss it? I guess I missed it. Why would you attack base 6 again? Going now. Lips of Poison. That's a good name. Do you have replays listed? There. What's going on? Okay, I'm ready. Everybody's loving talking to Lips of Poison. See, and then you could refer to her. I'm assuming it's her. It might be a he. Lips. You might refer to Lips as Lips. He's already in. What do you mean? I don't see anything. Oh my God! I did it again. That kills me. I get in the wrong war all the time. Okay, what do we got? We're late. What do you say? Let's give it a read. Success or failure? Fail. That's wrong rate. I'm gonna say success. Switching. He does have both expos down and the queen's still up, and she's
got saved by bad double bomb pathing there. Hit one at a time.
Yeah, coming in from the side. Well, I wasn't even when I said fail. I wasn't. I was reading more the health of the hogs, which is bad, but yeah, the bombs would have been a valid reason to call that at that point. Although, man, he's getting chewed up by the skellies. He needs some help. Although he's got a lot of time. Oh, these hogs are just getting... Stop hitting. Will any hog survive? Just one. There we go. The lone gunman. All right, hog. It's up to you. You got you and the queen and the king and two wizards that were lost out smoking their pipe. Oh, I don't know.
Fixing their hair, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's going to make it. Well, oh, yeah, he will. Yeah. Nope, there goes... No. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Is there anything up at 12? Nope. Trip Y used to be in Maine. I forgot why he's down here, but taking a break or something. Hanging out with pals. People like to go down to the sub-clans because they hang out with sub-clans so long. Not a bad attack though, Y. I missed the beginning. Sorry. Came in late. Awesome. Oh, look, everybody's excited. Yay! Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going back to Maine. I gotta go to minute. Did finish? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got a clan tag there.
Alright, let's go over to. How will I get there? How do I want to get there? Let's take Trench over there. Trench will now go out into the world. I will leave Benevenix, and then I will join. Let's see here. P989 RCCP. Search. Fiddaloo. Join. Oh, you gotta drop your trophies, dude. Tell him I need. I don't even know what my trophies are. Where are my trophies at? I need a 900. 900 on trophies. Yeah, I'll type it. Alright, there we go. Where am I? I'm in 4. Let me go back to Maine while we're waiting for that. Pac-Man, Rhyhorn. They can tell me when it's there.
Okay, looks like the trophy count should be down now.
Alright. Back to... That's 4. That's Trench. Try the tag again. P8989 RCCP. Boink. Finnaloo. Join. I am now a member. Hi. Oh, look at all the people joining. Dude, who are all these people joining? Dude. Oh, so many joined. What is going on? That's crazy. Okay.
Those last 50 trophies really make a difference.
I guess. Little did we know. All I gotta do is lower the trophies. So, Finloo, I'm assuming you want me to look at the ones you put on band. Did he list specific ones? Knight's Temple, Hogs. Knight's Temple, Hogs. Okay, let's see if I can figure this out. Finloo, Elite Empire, and what is that? The current war, Knight's Temple. Okay, yeah. NEA, Knight's Temple. Who's NEA? Is that in his team? See, if you give me the base Finland, it makes it easier for me.
It's got base 6 for that one.
Okay. Oh, is it listed?
Yeah.
Okay. You must be looking at something better than me. Okay. Base 6. Let's check it out. Great tactical scouting. This is a comment here. Okay.
Oh, because he's got some holes in the base that he's dropping barbs in?
I guess he's doing a lot of pre-triggering is what he's excited about. That is true. As far as if this was your first attack, like a fresh hit on it, I would agree. That's smart play. I don't like the poison, but it's all right. For the entry level, I'm good. Oh, the deploy's nice. I'm going to give you points on the deploy. I wasn't expecting that good of a deploy after you used poison. Not bad. That was like 6 groups, I think. Came off nice. Timing was good. Kind of staggered. Worked off the distract. NEA, giving you the high 5 thumbs up. Let's what else we got here? Light speed. 813 zap quake on a max town hall 8. Ooh, that's rare.
That's in the Elite Empire War, it looks like. So probably a past war.
Okay. Let's take a look here. Elite Empire. And I'm looking for light speed.
Base 3.
Oh, I'm right on it. Bang. Lucky me. Okay. So zap quakes. Oh. See, you got the bonus of the AS there. So design consideration we can all learn from. Do not put your wizard towers or AS by the ADs, because I think that if you can get one of those two things with an AD, I think it tips the balance into the favor of the Dragoon attacks. So if you see that, maybe I need to tweak the tree about it, but it might enable Dragoon to work on max bases. We typically avoid it, but here he's obviously carrying it. But if you can take out the AS, that's one of the reasons why we dropped the Dragoons from max bases, because the AS plus the defenses was just too much. But if you can get it on the snipe, then with the AD, one more. Rosh A, Elite Empire. Another war. That was crazy how many people joined. He must be very popular. Must have a lot of people who like him. Elite Empire. And we're looking for Rosh A. Do you have a number on
Base
that?
8.
Base 8. You must be looking at a different list than me. Okay. What do we got here? Town Hall 7. Is this right? Paling Nurse?
No, it should be 8, not 9.
Whoops. Sorry. I'm sure that Town Hall 7 went swimmingly. I'm sure it went good. Okay, this is going to be more of an entry-level Town Hall 8, I assume. 8555. That little squiggly base that we see so often. Gets an AD down. Wow, this has been the war where I'm seeing a lot of Zapquake taking out one of the other defensive buildings, so just a bad idea. Do not have things touching your ADs. So he gets down.
So it looks like...
What?
I was going to say, it looks like this one was more actually... Yeah, this was an 813 attack, it looked like. Although with those ADs there, this could arguably be a 105.
Yeah. And there's a couple of his... And he went right into the AS, too. So I'm surprised he carried this. And you can see he's starting to wear down. Oh, not really. So I'd be medium on this attack. I don't feel... I mean, it worked, but I don't feel awesome about it. For some, I don't know why. I'd have to look at it some more. I'm assuming you don't. Let's look at what he has. Looks like he's a brand new Town Hall 8 because he's got a King 5. So probably doesn't have his Earthquake yet, if I was to guess. So he's just lightning in it. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say the ADs were close enough to broadside, so a 105 light could have worked here.
A little
difficulty
better.
obviously was coming against the sweeper, which you didn't really have much of an option there.
Was that set down? Yeah, it was set in the downside. So he really didn't have any choice. Unless he, yeah, because if, yeah. So I'm not going to question how you attacked it, actually.
I think the drags looked like the drags went around the outside, but there were enough loons to carry through the mid, even though they were under fire.
Okay. So I'm assuming as long as you didn't have EQ, that's a good play. Good play. Okay, Finaloo. Finaloo, we have completed. That was crazy. Thanks for the replays. See you on Nation. There you go. Shabang. Leave. Okay. Trench is out in the wild again. Let me go back to main one more time and see if main's got anything. If I haven't missed anything. Hey, sorry about Chaz. Next time I'll get it right. It wasn't bad. It was fine. So one last time, drop for you. Clan name Emma Watson. Okay. Last call for attacks. Live. Anyone? Or replays? Let me see if I don't know if I looked in main for any recommended too. Let me check the list on the recommended for replays. JTJ4. Oh, I missed Moose Knuckles, I think, in JTJ4. He's going to be sad. Imran, of course, would like me to look at his attack. I will look at one of yours, Imran. Base 29. Imran just got promoted to Salt, so 9 and 12. Why 9 and 12? It's just because Simlin says so. Simlin wants me to look at. Oh, Nicholas. Yeah, of course. All right, that makes sense. Nicholas is one of our better attackers, so makes sense to take a gander at what he did. A Valk attack, Nicholas? Really? You're a man after my own heart. What do you got going on? 2 go Valk. 2 go Va. 2 go Va. It's got a lot of action going on. Notice how he used the heal in the mid. Keep those Valks spinning. How many we got left now? 3?
Yeah, I had some backside hogs there as well.
Oh, really? How many were there?
It looked like I saw about 11 or 12.
Interesting. So I wonder why he went with Valks as his distract team in minutes. Because it's 2 golems, and there's a ton of Valks. And I would, outside of experimentation, I wouldn't have. And I'm a Valk guy. I like my Valks. Let me take a look at the base again and see what he saw. Why did he think Valk there? Well, you got some side-by-side action. Here. I don't see it. I'd have to ask him why he went that way. 9 and 12, was that also Nicholas? Of course. See if he Valked again. Maybe he just drank the Valk juice. Nope. He's still sober. He's still sober. He's going to actually show us a Immortal Golem? No, it's supposed to be Immortal Queen. Dude, is this going to do the same thing that other attack did where it is? It's followed. So I don't think he meant to do that. But it still worked out. Was that hog action that got to the mid and took out the backside? Wow, look at that. Look at that snipe action off the loons. I'm going to watch that one more time. Everybody's like, please stop. Cause it was interesting because, oh, it's only 1 healer. I thought there were 4. Never mind. So I wonder what he was thinking with the 1 healer. Buys him time for the queen?
Okay, there were the hogs in from 10.
Yeah. He really got so it's interesting, an interesting play. A single healer on the golem to basically extend its life and allow it to shield the queen from 12 to 130. Because I think if he didn't have that healer on there, I think that golem would have dropped earlier, and maybe the queen got under pressure beforehand. But okay, interesting. He always does little weird things. Or it has been recently. Or I've been noticing little weird things in his attacks. Just little tweaks he does. Let me throw a healer on that golem. Just for fun. Katie and Diggs both made Super Sunday. It is a special day, isn't it? Looking for some more main... Oh, wait, I told Imran. Let's see. Base 29, Imran. The man of the hour. Base 29. Imran. You get one in here. What? Dang it. Imran, current war. Base 29. Well, Imran? Or did you miss? Is that... Did it not work out? That could be.
Yeah, he had a looks like a 2-star on that one.
So he wants critique on it, basically. All right, Imran, I'm game. Imran. I'm trying to spit by it.
Looking for a 29, right? That would have been at 22 hours 30.
Dang, you're good, man. 22:30. Look at that. My man Tuck. How about my first 3-star in Maine? I'll look at that in a second, Frog. Hang on. Alright, Imran. Show us what you got. This is his first time. He's trying to emulate what he saw in the video, he says. Okay. Dragon, looks like. And Giants, looks good. Good. Okay, a little spammy on the bottom, but not bad. Not bad for your first oh.
Yeah.
Those giant
So one
bombs.
thing I'd say on that is that look, the Giants and the King were all pretty much on the same side of the base, so I don't think he maximized the distract value there.
The Giants and the... So he
They
had...
all came in between about 11 and 1.
Oh, he didn't get the third distract? And the other thing is that he ended up spamming... I forget... I couldn't tell how many dropped, but it was about 8 to 10 came in at 5:30, which just happened to be the pathing back into that bomb. So he should have known... I would think when you're looking at your plan... Let's look at it. Oh, dang it. It's one of those. 22:30, you said?
Yeah.
Let's take another gander at it.
Yeah, I mean, with surgical, the double bomb obviously is it's going to kill some hogs, but the idea is if you have the small enough groups, then it'll only kill a few of them, and you can still carry out the attack.
Well, I guess he didn't know for sure because he had the spot here at 130 and the spot here. Those are the two real big risk points in terms of doubles. There he comes. Yeah, because either way you come from 6, you're rolling into this and you're rolling across. Because it'll go bang bang and then over. So I think what we would have wanted to see was maybe a smaller team that would be dying off right about here, and then you would come with another team through this side. So basically you'd take out this AD, it would be your goal. If you were trying to defuse, which would probably be, I'd say, 4 hogs, 2 per, and then they get to here. Let's look again.
Yeah, so right there is where the Giants are coming in, so everything's on the same side.
He would have had better to use that at 3 and 9. Oh Lord, that was a lot.
That's a lot of hogs. So that should have been no more than 6 at most down to the bottom there.
Yeah. So anyway, those are two things you think about, Imran. One, identifying where the giant bombs are, and the surgical gives you the option of, if you know where they are, you can basically say, well, what pathing is going to take me there during my deployment steps, and make that pathing just enough to get to the bombs, but not enough to really go much further. You're just sacrificing that small team, because you got, with surgical, you have 7 teams, 9 teams, something like that, so it's not a big deal to lose them. It was all a fail. Okay. You still going, Sim? Blah, da, 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 da. Frog wants me to look at number 26. Lol. His first 3-star in Maine. He's very excited. I didn't put out any golden tickets today. I guess I'll put out the gold. I got busy in my head, so I'll post the golden tickets on Nation. Never fear. I'll come back around. I think I did 1 golden ticket during the show. I got busy. My brain. What do we got here? So he's coming from 10. He's coming from 12, tying up both Expos. Like it. And notice earlier we had that fail where we had such a long pause between when the Golems got in and when the Hogs came out. See how Frog here, as soon as his Expos fired in, both were locked. The Hog team was almost within the same second on the floor and moving. And you think it doesn't matter, but it does. You got about, I don't know, I can make up some stupid time, but not bad. Not bad, Frog. Let me look at it one more time. I mean, it is your first 3-star in main. Trigger's not bad. I think you could have been a little wider up at 12. You could have had one Golem at 1 and one at 11 and then pulled them back in with the jump. And I don't know if I would have been as fat with the first Hog team that you dropped. Otherwise, pretty good. Pretty good. What's up with the healer down here? Is that just... Oh,
That's
look
the
at you.
Hound.
Look at
Yeah.
you.
That's
wow.
the Torture Healer trick for the
Frog,
Bloodhound.
you get jazz hand points for that. Call that the... What do you call it? The Tortured Healer? We need a name for that. The Immortal Archer? Hound Spiker? I don't know. I'll have to think of something. Frog with the
Walking the dog? I don't know.
yeah. Let's name it after a yo-yo trick. Or what's that? Can do that new thing that people do with the, we call it the stunt plane. Yeah, that's one of the tricks for can do. Are there any other main? Let me look here. JTJU, JT main. I don't think so. So I think we're good unless somebody else wants to go. So we're done. So you guys good? Otherwise we're done. And 3, 2, 1. All right. Well, I guess that wraps up this edition. So I appreciate everybody showing up and chatting in chat. That makes it a lot more fun for everybody to kind of talk out there. So next week, make sure to, like you saw Finaloo, any affiliate can jump on and post their tag, their clan chat tag, and we'll come over to them and run into the trench. So over time, I think we'll get a lot more involvement with the affiliates as they begin to understand what the hell we're doing and how that's working. Otherwise, have a good Sunday and go Packers!
Don't touch that, Larry.
Touch it, Larry. You know you want to.
Larry, don't touch
Larry,
that.
do it. Do it, Larry.
Larry!
Yes! Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life, Larry.
What'd I
Good
just say,
job,
Larry?
Larry. Good job.